Luxury SUVs, unfortunately for some, are all the rage nowadays, and going into 2021, in fact we are in 2021, they've become the calling card, the flagship bearing vehicles for most manufacturers. Which is why this week I'm not test driving just one 2021 Genesis GV80, but I'm test driving two of them. Yes, because there is a valiant reason to do that, because there is one model that has the turbocharged 4-cylinder engine and the other that has the twin turbocharged V6 engine. I want to find out which one makes more sense. I'll tell you a little secret, they're both fantastic. Pick either one, you'll love it. But please watch the remainder of the video and we'll do the usual walk around and then take it for a little spin. And I'm not even exaggerating, I'm not overstating a fact, I am being absolutely honest and straightforward. The Genesis GV80 is in fact one of the best options in the mid-size luxury segment. I mean, look, you can think whatever you want to think about the crust grille in the front, the size, maybe other minute aspects of the way it's designed, but overall, it looks exactly the way it needs to look. It's ultra premium, and that applies to every trim. And that's probably another thing that Genesis has done so well. In fact, so well thought out is the whole packaging for this SUV that, I don't know, from the very beginning, the experience of shopping, then purchasing and using your Genesis product is beyond compared. It's true luxury. Look, as far as trims are concerned, in the US, the big difference is that rear-wheel drive is standard. You can get all-wheel drive with the 4-cylinder engine. With the V6, it's all-wheel drive standard everywhere. Base price is $48,900 for Select. In Canada, all-wheel drive is standard, and the base price for the Select is $64,500. Now, my tester right here is an advanced 4-cylinder engine, or 4-cylinder 2.5T, if you will, and it retails for $70,000. Everything is included, and that's what's brilliant about this SUV. Everything is included for $64K. You want a little bit more? $70K. You want a little bit more than that? $80,000 for 3.5 turbo advanced. Now, if you want the ultimate version, the Prestige, $85,000. Everything is included except taxes, obviously. But you do get all other related services. You should check them out on their website. I said a few words about styling. I don't know if I can really add anything else to that. With the Advanced, you get these 20-inch wheels, which at first didn't quite fit the more, luxury, old school kind of refined styling that this vehicle has, but they've grown on me. The Prestige 3.5T has those 22-inch wheels, which at first I thought I liked, but the chrome bugs me, and well, as you'll find out, I think the 20-inch wheels are a smarter option. Anyhow, what else can I tell you? Oh, look, equipment, base equipment. You get heated steering wheel, you get wireless charging, rear air, self-leveling air suspension, power tailgate, heated seats all around. What else do you get? A 14.5-inch screen on the inside, and so on and so forth. It's just all there. Let's just do a usual tour and move on with the real difference, which is the power. So this is kind of cool. If you know anything about Porsche products, this is actually speed and height adjustable, so everything's on max. And there you have the trunk. I don't actually have the exact volume number because I couldn't find it, but this is a 5-seater version. The 3.5 turbo version that we also have is a 3-row SUV, which explains why the liftover is so high, because the floor is really, really high. But I mean, look at the plush carpeting, the fit, the finish, everything is beautiful. And what you do get in exchange for not taking the 3-row version is storage, even more storage under there. It's all over the place. But yeah, liftover is a little bit high, and when I did install the baby seats inside, I kind of got dirty because I had to rub against there. Anyway, detail perhaps. Because it's also available as a 3-row SUV, well, there's tons of room back here. The kids are extremely happy with reclining back seats. Visibility is fantastic. These shades are actually included with the package and they're power operated with the Prestige. Now that's because this is what it's all about. You see this? Quilted, textured, layered leather. Beautiful fit finish, craftsmanship, materials. It is beautiful in here. It is ultra premium and smart for storage. The seats are as comfortable as they look. I'm just going to get in because it's cold outside and start her up. Look, if I had to make a semi-negative comment, I'm not crazy about this like melon-shaped steering wheel, but who cares, right? Who am I? Now, here's your 8-inch display for the advanced model and the select model. This is digital, analog, and that's digital. In the 3.5 Prestige, you have a full 12.3-inch digital display, which is beautiful. You actually get heads-up display. I don't think you can see it there, but that's also included for $70,000. And there, my friends, is the 14.5-inch screen. It is touch sensitive. I happen to drive very close to the steering wheel, and I do admit that that's a little bit far. If they moved it up like 2 centimeters, it would be that much better. But again, I'm just looking for issues. The volume or the number of menus, of setups, of possibilities is unheard of. Look, sounds of nature. You can actually have a fireplace sound roaring in the vehicle while you're driving. This is also beautiful. Look, everything is haptic feedback, beautifully laid out, simple to operate. You have your redundant menus right there. You can also use the wheel to change whatever menu you want. Works well enough, but I haven't really bothered with it. Touchscreen is so much more direct and intuitive. I have to get used to this. That's it. And here is your drive mode. You have the terrain version, which will change the drive modes right down there. And then you can use the drive modes. So you have drive and terrain. I think you can see that. Yeah. Look, I haven't even really bothered with custom. I've just left it in comfort and enjoyed this vehicle for what it is. There's your wireless charging, USBs and USB-C, and a candy wrapper that's mine. So just to give you another idea, look how beautifully crafted and perfectly. I don't know. Should you expect this in a $65,000 SUV? Normally, no. And in a modern SUV, you wouldn't expect visibility that is so good. Forward visibility is unbelievable. Look at that. Genesis thought of everything. Look how thin the pillar is. I don't know. It's been 5 days since I picked it up, and I've been driving mostly the 2.5 turbo, and I've been completely enamored, enthralled with this vehicle, and driving it is just as fantastic. So let's get to that right now. Now, the first thing you need to know about how the Genesis GV80 drives is that no matter the trim, no matter the powertrain, it is an extremely refined, ultra comfortable, uber premium luxury SUV. If there's anything that can be said about Genesis other than the packaging, that they've done absolutely perfectly, is deliver an upscale product. And I did love the G90, and that definitely is tops as far as, that ultra plush sense is concerned. It wins. But as far as a mid-size luxury SUV, this is an incredible product. Now, I guess if I cut to the chase right now, do you want a 2.5 or a 3.5? Well, obviously the 3.5 is far quicker. I mean, a twin turbocharged 3.5 liter V6 puts out 375 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of torque from 1300 to 4500 RPM. So it is a rocket, absolutely quick. Now, do you want all that kind of power? Do you need all that kind of power? All that power, it's highly relative to what you want and need. So that kind of puts that aside. The other distinguishing feature between the 2.5 and the 3.5 is the electronic suspension. Now, to be quite frank, I was expecting the 3.5 to be plush, to be ultra smooth, to glide over the road surface more than it actually has. So there is a definite, call it a small layer of extra cushioning at the topmost, the first layer of wheel travel. And it's appreciable. You notice it right away. But I am convinced that the presence of those 22-inch wheels take away from that. It's a little bit unfortunate, which is why I think, as far as I'm concerned, look, you get the same all-wheel drive system, 8-speed automatic transmission. Everything else is almost identical, which is the idea behind the way Genesis has so brilliantly packaged these vehicles. I mean, there are no two ways about it. Whoever put these plans together, these product plans, deserves a raise, or the keys to the company, whatever the case may be. And that's why I think the 2.5 is the smarter choice, despite, the 3.5 more than likely becoming the volume leader. But for $71,500, the advanced that I have right now, if you include the electronic suspension with it, people won't complain. And combined with the 20-inch wheels, I think this vehicle will be even further transformed. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm taking one of my favorite on-ramps onto the highway, and there's a little bit of lean, but this is not a high-performance vehicle, obviously, but it's comfortable lean in the sense that that the chassis is working, that everything is speaking to you. It's showing you that things are happening, which I absolutely love in a vehicle. That's why overly stiff suspensions I can't stand, because they mask everything that's going on underneath you. Sorry, slight tangent. But yes, a 2.5T advanced with the electronic suspension would be, in my opinion, the most brilliant purchase in all of the GV80's lineup, especially considering the fact that this is only a 5-seater and the weight of the 4-cylinder over the V6 is considerably lower. I mean, this thing weighs under 5,000 pounds, which is still a lot of pounds. But it's still at least 400 pounds lighter than that thing, give or take 100 pounds. All of that would actually make this GV80 sporty, comfortable. Anyway, look, I'm gushing essentially because I think that this is a phenomenal Prius V, not my fault. I would have taken this curve a little bit quicker, despite the Yokohama winter tires. I think it's a phenomenal SUV. It looks incredible. It is packaged beyond reproach, other maybe than the electronic suspension, which they can always do for the facelift in 2 years. It absolutely deserves everyone's attention who is shopping for an SUV, a luxury SUV in this price range. All you essentially have to do is pick power or a little bit less power. That's it. This is an extraordinary vehicle.